Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Tokyo Samurais franchise. Don't know why I added an S on the Samurais there. It's not plural. It's not right. Samurai itself is a plural. Besides the point, we're not here for English class, we're here for Madden. So last week, rough game to the Ironworks. We lost 40-21. In a rain game, it was ugly, very ugly. Um, but what we're going to do here before we get into anything is we have a couple things. First, let's look at the re-signing period here. It begins. Jesse Bates needs a new contract. He doesn't want to be here, like at all. Personally, I want him here because he's our best player. Still gonna need to add a little bit more money on there. Zach Charbonnet, I would also like to bring back. Also doesn't want to be here. We're gonna need to add some money. We do bring him back for a 2-year deal. Alec Aomanor also would like to bring back for a couple years. He's coming back. Kalen Carson, I'd also like to bring back, probably for a 2-year deal, not a 1 year. He's coming back. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Bill. We'll give him a 2-year deal for cheap. Throw him a little bit of a bonus in there. Sweet. Bring him back. Roman Wilson wants to come back. 2-year deal. He's not interested yet. Dante Kent, I would like back as well. He's coming back. I'm not sure about Elijah Chapman. Let's get Cameron Williams in here for a 3-year deal. He's coming back. Jalen Milroe, let's lock him in before he gets to be too high of an overall or anything. He's coming back for a 2-year deal at least. Interesting that we have to sign so many guys here. I'd say for now, we're gonna just leave it there. I'll sign some more guys off camera and I'll let you know if we brought anyone else back. But let's get into some breakouts. We have a DB breakout, which I'm interested who that's gonna be. All right. It was fun watching you play in that game last game. Whatever. You're right on the verge of taking a big step, so go take it. Avery Young. He came in for the injured Deshaun Elliott. He had an interception. I don't think he's gonna play, so we'll see. But receiver breakout, I feel like has to be Kadarius Toney, right? Looks like it is. Well done in that last game. A reliable receiver is a great asset. So stay focused and let us know. We can count on you every game. What is wrong with his head? What is going on? Kadarius, are you okay? Well, he needs to get 75 receiving yards and a touchdown to increase his dev trait. That seems reasonable. Regional scouting, I guess we'll do that real quick. We're looking at tackle. We're looking at corner. Imagine setting the long snapper as your main focus. That would be crazy. We're looking at receiver for sure. And we're looking at receiver again. So, looks like we have 2 breakouts to keep an eye on there. last thing I wanted to look at, because I don't remember if I did that or not before. We're going to keep an eye on the run blocking. I'm not sure about it right now for either team, really. And then I would say what was it? Roughing the passer? Maybe down 2. And we'll see if that does anything. Probably not. But that's okay. Weekly strategy. We do have tier 4 edge wizards now. We're going to keep that on. I think we're going to take Shutables off again. Might as well, because we do have a gold Blitzbuster. So we will go ahead and throw that on. And I'm not necessarily interested in doing these scouting ones yet. I feel like maybe later in the season we'll consider it, but this early I'm okay. Shot plays play sheet. I'm okay. We'll do gadget again. And we'll keep the... Do I want the run stop? Actually, we're going to do screen game play sheet. I think we're going to go further in on the offensive side of things, hoping to get that going. Let's see here. Quarterback's fine. Charbonnet's going to have a rest. We're going to give Hayward a rest. Everyone else is full pads on offense. Looks like defensively, half pads for Jesse Bates, resting Deshaun Elliott. Everyone else going to continue as is. And no one out on offense. 2 out on defense. Abdullah Anderson and Ezekiel Turner, both backups, so not the worst. The depth is still important. Although Ezekiel Turner is a linebacker turned corner, so maybe better off with him not here. We have some upgrades, actually. So let's get those taken care of. Willie Harvey, who was a defensive, I think an edge, moved to will linebacker for depth purposes. We'll give him some pass rush, or some pass coverage upgrades there. He's honestly not horrible as a pass coverage linebacker, weirdly enough. And then Allen Ali, I mean, we'll just try to get him better at the scheme fit, I guess. He's pretty bad backup. Not even very strong. But other than that, we're ready. We are ready to go in. Oh, does it show in-game goals? Narrative goals? No? Okay. Just gonna see if they did show that or not. Does not look like it. That's okay. Let's hop in to week 3 against the new Mexico City Luchadores. And again, they are the New Orleans Saints equivalent. So there's that, but we are at home. We are at the dojo. We're at the dojo in Tokyo / Alaska. And here comes the Luchadors. And here we are. I do like the home unis as well. I know I was talking about the away uniforms being really nice and clean in my opinion, but I do really like the home unis as well. I mean, that's why I kind of picked the Samurai. I really liked their unis, but last week was rough. Defense gave up almost 600 yards. We almost got 600 yards ourselves on offense, but we really were playing from behind most of the game, so we were just throwing it crazy style. But we're going to be going against Matthew Stafford, who is going to be the best quarterback we've played yet. They've got Jonathan Taylor and James Conner. It's going to be a tough duo to stop. They got Cooper Kupp, Jaden Reed. They also have Jalen Noel, Jahan Dotson, Jalen Rager. A lot of J names here at the receiver position. Tucker Kraft, Will Campbell, the rookie left tackle, Brandon Coleman, Connor Beebe, Shaq Mason, Ozzie Trapilo. Not an amazing offensive line. We got AJ Epinesa. I always fuck his name up somehow. Epinesa. Joey Bosa is here. DeForest Buckner and Travis Jones. And T.R. Tart. Pretty good defensive front there. They got Christian Roseboom, Blake Cashman, Nick Martin. Isn't he a center? I guess that's a fucked up face scan thing. Picture. Well, either way, Sauce Gardner. What the hell is my voice doing? Sauce Gardner is going to be an issue. They also have Benjamin Morrison, the rookie. Tre'Davious White's also here. They got Alohi Goldman and Gilman. Did I call him Goldman, dude? What is my voice doing? I'm just like saying things wrong. And then Xavier McKinney. So they got some really good players on defense and offense. They are 2-0. So let's see what we can do. We're going to kick this off with our QB of the future, Michael Turk. I will give him, that is his nickname at this point, as I still am struggling to speak. Did I wake up like 2 hours ago? Yes, but still. And here comes Matthew Stafford, and I actually really like the uniforms that they're wearing. I think they look really clean. I like the helmets a lot. I love the Mexico flag on the shoulder as well. And here's a play action. Jonathan Taylor not getting it. It's going to go out to Tucker Kraft, it looks like. Jesse Bates is all over that. He's looking for new contracts. And that was only a yard gain there. 2nd and 9. Motioning Taylor out. Gonna go quick to Jaden Reed for 7. Did I call him Jalen Reed? I feel like I did. Jaden Reed, obviously. 3rd and 2. Going pass. Looking, but can't find anything. It's a sack. And that's Deshaun Elliott coming back from being out last game. Gets the play on a safety blitz. And again, you kind of have to question, why didn't they try to run it with Jonathan Taylor at all? They do have one of the best running backs in the league. I feel like they should maybe get something going there. And here's Kadarius Toney with a return to the 40. So pretty good field position for us. And here comes Jalen Milroe. Last season's stats don't really exist. I don't know why they're showing those, because did not play in the NFL. He was in college at that point, but sure. So last week we went against Myles Garrett. This week we're going against Joey Bosa, DeForest Buckner. It's a pretty good D-line here. We're going to run it with Charbonnet, who gets past Sauce Gardner and fights forward for a gain of 19. Good run there. Let's change this play. I don't know if I really like the jet sweep with all their playmakers on the right side. And hand it off Charbonnet. This is actually Rico Dowdle with a juke outside. He's got some space. Does not have the speed to get it to the end zone, but 28-yard gain. And I'm a little worried about Charbonnet. Is he hurt? No, he's back. Okay, that's fine. First down from the 12. Gonna get a play action here. Looking, but Jalen Milroe is going to take it himself for a few yards, 5-yard gain. Really didn't have a ton there. That's okay. 2nd and 5. We're changing the play again. We're going to give it to a fullback this time. It's Van Summeren. And he's doing the Kadarius Toney taunt. Van Summeren. The 92 speed fullback with the touchdown. And that looked easy. Our run game clicking on all the cylinders that drive. Didn't even have to throw it once. And this one's going to be 7-0 to start. So, definitely different than last week's game, for sure. I also did just realize this game that our home is a dome, so we are not going to get weather games here, which is annoying, but not a big deal. I will say the weather definitely played a big factor last week in Quarry, PA. And here's another pass. Quick one out to Jaden Reed again. He's going to get the first down versus Kalen Carson. I mean, are they going to run the football ever? I don't know. They have yet to run the football. Here is a play action again. This one goes out to the motion man. And that was Jalen Knoll with the catch. 2nd and 10. Going pass once again. Stafford looking outside to Noel again. And he's going to get 8. Third and 2. And another pass. Taylor finds a man open over the middle. It's Cooper Kupp who fumbles it. Jesse Bates forced it and recovers it. Best safety in football. What a play. Wow. I mean, what a start. What a start for us so far. Defense looking really good today. Offense looking pretty good to start here. And here's Charbonnet with another carry. Gain of 6. Also, by the way, did not change the sliders other than lowering the roughing the passer. So, very interested to see how that goes. Here's a pass to Iomanner. Screen pass. And first down. Going back to this gadget formation here. We do have Connor Hayward fully back in, which is nice to see. We're going to go to Connor Hayward. He's going to get 9, and now he's down again. He's had some injury troubles here to start the season, which sucks because he is our best tight end. So we're going to be seeing Dupree in as our number 1 again. Here's Charbonnet breaking a tackle. First down. Elbow bursitis. He'll be okay. He'll come back. Interested in doing this one, maybe. All right, this is zone. We like the screen out to Charbonnet here. Quick out to Charbonnet. Nice blocks ahead of him. Charbonnet jukes inside. Gets inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. And this offense continues to move. The crowd did not want to say first down for some reason for the stadium announcer. We got Charbonnet again. Quick throw, and he's going to get just shy of the end zone. First and goal from the 1. See if we can punch this one in. They have no one in the middle. I mean, what is the thought here? They're leaving it wide open for Jalen Milroe to just dive in there. 14-0. That is Milroe's first rushing touchdown of his career. And at home, we are looking really good. 14-0. And here's return. Oh my God. Galore lays out Jalen Reagor. And I wonder if the Luchadors put themselves in a spot where they feel like they have to throw it now. They are coming out with a fullback though, so maybe they're going to run it. And here is a run. Jonathan Taylor. It's about 4. And you look at last week. He had an amazing week last week. 144 yards and a touchdown on 22 carries. You'd think maybe use your really good running back, one of your best players on your team, and get him going early, but they have only used him once, and it was just there. And Stafford looking to change some things about the play. He's going screen out to Taylor, and that might be the way to go. And he breaks 2 tackles, gets the first, breaks another one. That's a big first down there. And I mean, the screen game might be a good way to go here. Jonathan Taylor, very, very elusive. And a very good receiver for them out of the backfield. But a run there, nothing. And Bobby Wagner doing push-ups, but he's hurt, apparently. And now he's on the sideline, upset, because he is hurt. So we are going to be seeing some EJ Speed more, which is not a bad thing. He is a good player. Second down and 10. Stafford looking pass again. And he's going to go out to Jonathan Taylor, who has a little bit of room for 3 yards. And bruised ribs, we'll substitute him out for now. And hopefully he'll come back and be okay in a little while. But I'm not really worried about rushing him back yet. 3rd and 7. Stafford searching, finds a man. It's Cooper Kupp to the 28-yard line. And Bobby Wagner's already back in. Play it's a bit soon, but here's a Jonathan Taylor run. Jesse Bates can't bring him down. It's a stiff arm. And that's EJ Speed with the tackle. No gain, luckily, thanks to EJ Speed. And we're going to get maybe one more play in the quarter here. See if they snap it or if they're going to wait. And it looks like they will wait. We're going to go into the second quarter with a 14-0 lead. Luchadors are in the red zone, though. Damn, showing a Jalen Reagor spin move that really didn't do much. Crazy. They're going empty now. So maybe we'll go nickel. Now, if you're assuming, the Luchadors saw what happened last week to our defense, right? The pass game is how we lost, and they just couldn't connect Jalen Noel there. And that brings out a 3rd and 10. But yeah, our secondary, our pass defense just got absolutely annihilated last week. And that's why we lost to Bo Nix and company. There's an open man. It's Cooper Kupp. Touchdown. And I swear, every time I run cover 2 zone, it's always picked apart for a big play, no matter what. And nothing different there. That's a really good drive there for the Luchadors. 8 plays, 71 yards. Much needed, as We were looking like we were going to take this game over and completely dominate, but here is a return for Kadarius Toney. And not much there. 24-yard line is where we'll start. All right, they are stacking the box here. I'm not worried. Connor Hayward is back in the game. Here's a handoff. Charbonnet outside again. A lot of space and tries to juke. Can't get it, but big first down run. I am shocked how well we are running on this defense considering how last week went. And we're going to go ahead and do another play action pass here. Trying to go to Charbonnet quick for 2 yards. And I really want to get Kadarius Toney involved for his stuff, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to get him some love in here. I don't know if this is going to be the play for it, but we'll see. It's not, and we're getting pressured, and we're going to get sacked. I took way too long. It's Samson Abukum with the sack, and it's going to be a 3rd and 22. It's a pretty rough one there. And we're going to try, but it's going to be very hard for us to get this yardage back here. Just not ideal to take a sack there. A looking pass. We have a man open, kind of. Dupree come down with it. It's going to be intercepted. That's an arm punt at that point. But it will be Benjamin Morrison, the rookie, with the pick. Not ideal. And it's going to be first down for the Luchadors. Here's a run. Jonathan Taylor gets hit hard after gain of 6 by EJ Speed. All right, 2nd down and 4. They've been running it more, and they've found a little bit of success, but not enough to say abandon the pass completely here. And here's another run. Jonathan Taylor. What is that tackle attempt from Dante Kent? I don't know. There's a nice run for first down, and they are looking good now, running the football. They're coming out heavy personnel, 3 tight ends. Well, Jonathan Taylor looking a little bit tired, but here is a run again. Taylor, a gain of 8. We are just doing a horrible job stopping the run now, and that's not what we want to see. First down is what they're looking for here, and here's a throw. Tucker Kraft gets it. Kent with the tackle, and they're just driving down the field very easily right now. And it's not looking great. Their offense is definitely finding the weak spots of our defense here. And here's a read option for Matthew Stafford. He's going to get rocked. Only a yard gain. And that is certainly a choice. I don't know if I would have done that if my starting quarterback was Matthew Stafford personally, but I don't know. It's an interesting choice. Here's a quick throw. Cooper Kupp, gain of 4. Adds to his already good game. 4 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown. But 3rd and 5 here. We're looking for a stop. Can we find one? No. Wide open, but they miss it. Matthew Stafford just misses Jaden Reed, who's wide open. I don't know what happened there, but it will be a 4th and 5 field goal attempt. And this one almost blocks. I feel like the field goal blocks are a little bit insane. Like, they're getting a little... There's too many close ones. We had a PAT and a field goal blocked last game. So I don't know. But here's Kadarius Toney on the return again. And get to the 25. Zach Charbonnet has looked pretty good. So we're going to give him a little wildcat option here. See how this looks. And it's going to be Charbonnet with the run. And they're all over that. Loss of 4. It's not my best. Not my best play there. Second and 14. And it's getting pressured again. Please fucking move around. It's Iomanner with the catch and manages to break a tackle. Gets 5. So that makes this a much more reasonable 3rd and long. So still not an easy first down guaranteed here, but easier for sure. And that's Kadarius Toney try to go to, but there's going to be a flag. And it's going to be roughing the passer. That one was Samson Mabukum. Let's see if that was a weak call or if it was a good call. That's a weak call. We got to turn that down more because he's literally he just touched him. That's literally all he did. We saw that last week. Leonard Williams. That was not nearly as bad as that was. That was really abysmal, and that's going to be red immediately. Xavier McKinney stops the Kadarius Toney screen there. We're trying to get him involved, but they're just doing a really good job at stopping him. We're going to go read option here. Jalen Milrow. They're a little bit ready for it, but Milrow with a nice juke gets us 8. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Zach Charbonnet out of the backfield, open. Kadarius Toney trying to get there for a block. And we get a first down, big play. Rico Dowdle in. Motioning. Roman Wilson across. Here's Dowdle. Not able to get much, only 2 yards. Joey Bosa there with the tackle. Sorry, that was AJ Epinesa. My apologies. I was just blatantly wrong, apparently. Second down and 8. Oh, man, they were all over that either way. Loss of 5, Abukum with the play. And that was not a great play for us there. Looking Roman Wilson. Can't bring it in. Diving attempt. Bounces off his hands. Can we not make a field goal from here? I mean, 56 yards feels makeable. Maybe not with our kicker, but, like, it should be makeable. I'm going to try it. Either way, I still feel good about it. And it is good. They didn't trust me. They didn't trust our kicker. But it was barely in there, but we got it. 56-yarder. Makes this a 7-point game again. And QB1 Michael Turk with the kickoff here. Jalen Reagor returning this one again. And he gets knocked down at the 26. So first down, let's see what they do here. They have time before the 2-minute warning. It's a run there. Jonathan Taylor, I wasn't sure if it was a play action or not, but we were all over it either way with the blitz. Dorrance Armstrong makes the play on Jonathan Taylor, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning as we are up 17-10 over the Luchadors. And they got 2-minute drill here. They are going 5 wide, as I kind of figured they were going to look to pass. And they do get us offsides, I believe. Unless they're going to say... Nope. It was encroachment. Javon Kinlaw. That gets them a free 5 yards to bring them to a 2nd and 9. Much easier 2nd down to work with than the 2nd and 14 they had initially. Quick throw out to Jonathan Taylor. He gets 4. And they're going to hurry it up here. Trying to get the 1st down here. Trying not to use timeouts yet. And here's a play. And it's going to be caught. Jaden Reed over the hands of Lavonte David. And they're continuing to go hurry up here. Minute and a half to go. And he's going to find Cooper Kupp open over the middle again. Dante Kent's just getting torn apart. I mean, and there's not really much to stop there. I can't help it. Like, our corners aren't good enough to keep up with Cooper Kupp. So, it is what it is. Doesn't matter if it's Kalen Carson or Dante Kent. It's just going to be how it is. And there is an open Tucker Kraft who breaks a Deshaun Elliott tackle. And Jesse Bates, again, with another tackle. And they're just walking down the field like it's nothing right now. No timeouts. They used 1, I guess. And here is a touchdown. Jesus Christ, Jalen Knoll just fights forward for a nice touchdown catch and a run. And with 39 seconds, it's going to be tied. And I do have 3 timeouts to maybe do something before halftime. And we also do get the ball. So, do get the ball after halftime. Let's see. Kadarius Toney going to return this one here. And that's actually Roman Wilson. My apologies. Only gets 4. And I'm not sure exactly where I want to go here. I mean, sure. See what we can do. Oh, man. Charbonnet getting another one out of the backfield. Gets out of bounds. 2nd and 3. Not sure if I really liked any of those, but Jalen Milroe just going to take it himself. Out of bounds. And we will certainly take that. And they're going to prevent. Interesting. And Roman Wilson on the post can't bring it in. Sauce Gardner's there. I mean, hate that. I probably had, not probably, I did have some more open options, but I really liked the idea of going to Roman Wilson there on the post, but Jalen Milroe takes it himself. We're going to take a timeout, and it is going to be 3rd and 2. Looking to get at least field goal range here. I mean, it's unlikely we're going to get a touchdown or anything. Go Roman Wilson there on the zig route, out of bounds with 6 seconds. Need a little bit more yardage here. Dupree with the catch. Timeout. 2 seconds left. They're saying Hail Mary. I'm saying let's take an attempt at a 57-yarder. We made a 56. This might be a little bit farther than we'd like, but that might not be it. It's going to be good. We do get there. 57-yarder. So we're going into halftime, up 20-17. And we also get ball here at halftime. So we have a chance to make this a 2-score game. But let's see if we can. Roman Wilson on the return. And nice little juke there. Gets close to the 30 to the 29. Still have not really been able to get Darius Toney involved as much as I wanted. But we're going to see if we can get him involved. It's going to be a handoff to Kadarius Toney. He gets a yard. So, not really much there. All right, 2nd and 9. Quick screen out to Kadarius Toney. Here's a play. Nice spin. And he's going to get the first down. Much needed. I'm going to change the play here. Going out to Kadarius Toney again. Nice spin move. And he's going to get another 5 yards. So he needs 75 yards and a touchdown. We haven't gotten much of that yet. Here's a Zach Charbonnet run, but they were all over that on the blitz. It's Trey White with the play. We're going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Getting pressured. We're rolling out with Milrow. Going to get the first down run. Out of bounds. And much needed play there to the 33. Quick out to Roman Wilson. Can't quite break free. Gets only a yard. Let's try this one here. I've been looking at this play. And here's a Charbonnet screen. Screen game working really well today. And Zach Charbonnet. Another big first down. I find it very funny that the crowd does not actually say anything whenever he's expecting the it's another first down thing, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh my fucking god. Kadarius Toney, you better fucking catch his ass. Thank you. Oh, see, okay, here's the thing, right? It's like partially my fault because I did throw this one to Kadarius Toney. But to be fair, I didn't think he was going to stay stuck. I thought he should have ran out for his fucking route. So I tried throwing it to him, which was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I should have thrown it to, like, Roman Wilson. Dupree was coming open on the drag there. It bounces off of DeJuan Jones' dumbass head. And, of course, gets picked off. And so that's going to be the 2nd interception of the game against Milrow. And they're already in field goal range, probably. They're going to go pass here. All right. There's Cooper Kupp, of course. And he's going to break a tackle, and that's a touchdown. No, it's just shy. 1st and goal at the 1. Just Chicago. What? Okay. Not Chicago. Here's a run up the middle. Jonathan Taylor, we're all over it. We were expecting it. Maurice Hurst with the tackle. It was Javon Kinlaw, apparently. My apologies again. My God. I'm just wrong, apparently. I don't know what to go here. I don't know. I don't feel like our defense is good enough at anything. 2nd and goal. They could run it again. If they run it, it's probably a touchdown. They're going to pass it. And Alontae David with the tackle keeps them out of the end zone. I'm just so worried about running man in any capacity at this point, but I might have to. It sucks, but I probably do have to. User Jesse Bates here. Of course, Cooper Kupp touchdown. I left him open on the slant. I was hoping it wouldn't have worked, but it's fine. They're going to take the lead 24-20. I mean, just a terrible turnover. And our defense can't seem to stop the pass for their lives. Which is to be expected with the secondary. Other than, like, Jesse Bates is really good. Deshaun Elliott's good, but he's more of a run defending safety than a coverage guy. So it's not really... The secondary's not built to lock down anyone. Oh, shit. Joey Bosa all over that. Loss of 5. Sick of his ass. He's not even that good in real life anymore. It's going out to Dupree. CJ Dupree. Huge first down off the drag. That's a big play. There's Iomanner with a block from Kadarius Toney. Okay, he's going to get a first down. PA wheel. Last week had a wide open CJ Dupree touchdown. See if we can get that again. High snap. It's not open. Hit as we throw. It's Joey Bosa. Second down and 10. No speed option here. Going out to Charbonnet on the pitch. He gets about 5. 3rd and 5. Got McMorris on the field. That's not ideal. Going Charbonnet. Just missed the throw. Pressure in our face. And there's Chandler Zavala, one of our starting linemen. Our right guard, I believe. Goes down. And we're going to punt it here. QB1 going to punt this one. Michael Turk with a nice little punt there. And that's a hell of a punt. Down at the 3. Although Cooper Kupp has been really good, and Zavala, bruised shoulder, will return. Not particularly worried about it. I'm worried about stopping Cooper Kupp. First down. Here's a run. Jonathan Taylor, look at all that space. Great tackle from Kalen Carson, but I mean, we had him at the 3-yard line. They get a huge run to completely negate that great punt. Here's another Jonathan Taylor run, and we just can't seem to stop him now. Taylor bounces off of it. Not pause, Ayo. I mean, he bounces off the tackle. I mean, we can't seem to stop Cooper Kupp. We can't seem to stop Jonathan Taylor. Can't seem to stop Tucker Kraft. I mean, no one on this defense can do anything. Here's a quick throw. Jaden Reed, we miss a tackle. Somebody, please fucking hit him. We're all just like clumped up as a group, getting pushed by one dude. It's pathetic. I mean, we need to get some more pressure at this point. We had, what, 2 sacks earlier? I thought it was going to be another game like last week where we had a bunch of sacks again, but no, it's not. And here's a run. We're all over that. Bobby Wagner, Lavonte David, all over it. 2 injuries, both to Tucker Kraft, apparently, it said. So he's going to be out of the lineup, it looks like, at least for a little bit. 2nd and 12. Here's a quick one. Jaden Reed again. And he's going to get to the 42 first down. I mean, I don't know. like, do I call zone? Do I call man? I don't know. It doesn't seem like any of it works. And here's a run. Jonathan Taylor again. 6-yard gain. And this one's starting to get out of hand. It's starting to look like we just can't stop anything, regardless of what they do. 2nd and 4. Here's a pass. We're blitzing. Doesn't feel like it. Nice pass breakup from Kalen Carson. It looks like Shaq Mason now for the Luchadors goes down. It's another offensive player in their right guard. And yes, we are going man, and yes, we're probably going to get clipped by Cooper Kupp. That's okay. And it's going to be Jonathan Taylor cooking us, actually, to close out the 3rd quarter. Catch for 1st down. And we really need to stop. We're down 24-20. They're driving here. If we can hold them to a field goal, that would be ideal. They're showing the Jalen Reagor spin move again. Here's the Ben Van Sumeren kick flip. Whatever. Not a kick flip. You know, handstand flip, whatever. Anyways, we need something to go right for us here, because we haven't had much go right for us recently. But it's going to be a screen out to Jonathan Taylor. We're all over it with Levante David. Loss of 6. And I mean, that is a very solid play to have, for sure. Avery Young over here like, man, I'm trying to break out, and he hasn't done jack shit. And there's a play action, of course. The backup running back. I don't actually know. 36 is their fullback, actually. And he gets the almost a 1st down. 3rd and 1. Handoff, Jonathan Taylor, easy 1st down. It's like we don't even try. Guys, what are we doing here? It's kind of getting ridiculous at this point. There's a run. Dorrance Armstrong with the tackle, only a yard on the play. I don't know, man. This is slightly abysmal. 2nd and 9. And there's an open man, Jonathan Taylor, with 4 yards. And it is a 3rd down and 5. And I don't know. I don't like any of these plays. And it's going to be a draw. And we're all over it. Dorrance Armstrong again. And they're going to go for a field goal here and take a 7-point lead. And, I mean, there's plenty of time left. We do get the ball here to try to tie it. So we'll see what we can do. Just got to be smart on offense here. Oh, man. There's Sonny had a nice block if I went outside, but I went inside. All right, let's calm down. Let's take some... we have time. Let's run it a bit if we can. Jesus Christ. DeForest Buckner just blew up that play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
What am I feeling here? Sure, we'll do this one, I guess. Oh my god, the pressure immediately. Going to CJ Dupree. He's going to get 7. O-line got railed there. Motion Charbonnet out. And get Roman Wilson over the middle. First down across the 50. There's CJ Dupree with a screen catch for the tight end. And he's still fighting. Nice play. That was a good one. The screens, I feel like they've definitely buffed the screens in this game. So they used to be horrible. Going Jalen Milrow on the read option. Nice spin move. Bosa comes back around to get the tackle. But still nice play. 2nd and 5. Okay, motioning Tony. Here's Tony with the first down catch. There's a flag on the Luchadors. Another roughing the passer. We'll accept it, but how likely is it that it's actually roughing the passer? I mean, again, he just touched him. That's it. Yeah, we're going to turn that down because it is getting a little ridiculous with these types of calls. And they're not even on. They're not even my players doing them this game. It's like their players, and I feel like it's just kind of BS. Sure, I could decline it, but I'm not going to decline it. They still called it. Here's a Charbonnet catch, and fighting for the end zone. Can't quite get there. Down at the 1. And it looks like this time they are prepared for the inside run. That's why we're going to go outside. Rico Dowdle loses a yard. Third and goal. Oh, man. We only have one real receiver on this play, and that's our running back. Holy pressure. He just got tackled. Our linemen are the only guys. Cameron Williams, the tackle with the touchdown grab, and he's doing the Kadarius Toney flips. The big man. What a play. The crowd's going crazy. It doesn't help that they literally tackled Zach Charbonnet to the ground. Like, that's a penalty. Hello. Come on. But it's fine. We tie it up. Under 4 minutes to go. We need our defense to make a stop here. Please. So how they've been playing, they could really easily just run down the field, run down the clock, take a field goal, and get out of here with the win. We don't want that. Keep using auto flip. Fuck you. Fine. All right, first down. They are coming out with a fullback and 2 tight ends. And it's Jonathan Taylor run. Outside, breaks 1 tackle, but nothing there is the rest of the defense. The rest of the defense was pretty much there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14. And getting to about 3 minutes here. Quick throw over the middle. Tucker Kraft's backup. Foster Moreau, who now goes down on the play. And another injury to the tight end position. That's going to leave them at a 3rd and 5 with just over 3 minutes to go. Clock does stop with the injury. And it's going to be open. Cup can't catch it. Lavonte David breaks it up. And that's a huge 3 and out. Lavonte David with a huge play. And they're going to have to punt it back to us with under 3 minutes to go. Here's Kadarius Toney with the return. Nothing really there. That is a really big play. Very big play. Under 3 minutes to go. See what we can do here. Going jet sweep. I mean, the linemen on the left did nothing. They did nothing there. Only 3 yards for that one, but should have been more. But our dummy lineman could not get anything there. Back Charbonnet. I mean, he's open if we throw it on the money there. We just didn't. 3rd and 7, huh? All right, 3rd and 7. Roman Wilson open over the middle, 1st down. And that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. So we're not trying to give them time. We don't want them to have time at all. We're going to win this game. 1st down. They are spread out here. Jalen Milrow. I mean, there's nowhere to go there. Loss of 3. Like, come on, guys. No push at all. Their front just completely demolished ours. Here's Iomanner with the catch for about 10 yards. Brings us to a 3rd and 3. And we're not in field goal range yet, so we definitely need to convert this here. And there's Roman Wilson, who can't bring it in. They want us to punt it. I don't. Because I know what our team is capable of and is not getting a stop and getting the ball back before overtime. I don't want to go to overtime. So we're going for it. 4th and 3. There's a man open. It's Iomanner with the catch. And he's going all the way. Touchdown. Ilek Iomanner, the rookie. On 4th down and 3. Takes it all the way to take the lead with 1:13 left. Now, smart thing probably would have been go down, try to run the clock down, waste their timeouts. Yes, that is the smart way, but at the same time, that was a guaranteed point. Guaranteed touchdown. I'd rather have that with how this team is. I'd rather get the touchdown. And that is Iomanner's first touchdown of his career. And you'd have to imagine that Stafford and company are going to really be pushing the ball downfield here. With just over a minute to go, 3 timeouts. They have some time to play around with, but it's still going to go quick. Here's a quick check down. Bobby Wagner with a tackle on Jonathan Taylor. Gain of 5. They are going to go hurry up here. Under a minute now. And Stafford looking, finds Cooper Kupp open in a little bit of the zone. Timeout. After a nice gain to the 46 and 49 seconds to play here. Yeah, there's a quick one out to Bobby. I keep saying Bobby Wagner. He was the one with the tackle, but broken up by Bobby Wagner. Intended for Cooper Kupp. 2nd and 10. Cooper Kupp in the slot. And they're going to change the play. They didn't like what they saw there. Cooper Kupp now on the outside, motioning Jonathan Taylor out wide. And he's going to dump this one down to Jaden Reed. Nice juke there. Gets out of bounds. And we're now looking at a 41-yard start here. And they're going to go quick. So Tucker Crafts replacements. Foster Moreau again. There's Javon Kinlaw on the injury timeout. And that is not a good time to have an injury timeout for us, especially because that uses one of our timeouts. That's not the play I picked. So 36 seconds left, 2 timeouts. And there's a quick one. Jaden Reed again, first down. There's their second timeout. Kinlaw bruised ribs. Just stay out of the game for now. I mean, it's coming down to the wire here, so might need you for overtime, but don't worry about coming back in so quickly. We got depth at the D-line. And here's a draw. Interesting call. And they're going to take their last time out. I don't know if I like that call or not. I mean, I do in terms of we're playing against them. So they use their last time out there. But if I was the one playing, I wouldn't like it. And there's a quick throw over the middle. Luckily dropped by Noel. But I don't know what they're doing here. They're being very odd with their decision making. Going the quick over the middle stuff is not really ideal with no timeouts right now. The 3rd and 2. We're going to let them have that. And they have no timeouts. They're going to have to hurry up and get something going here. Looks like they're going to clock this one with 11 seconds left. Maybe 1 or 2 plays, depending on what they do. Second down and 10. And he's going to go out to Noel, who's not going to stay. It looks like he barely got out of bounds there. It was close. So it gives them 1 play here. 3rd down and 6. Last play. Going to the end zone. Noel with the touchdown grab. Beats Kareem Jackson. And they're going for 2. They're going for 2 to try to win it. They don't want to go to overtime here. With only 1 second left. And here is a pass. Quick throw intercepted. Dante Kent jumps Cooper Kupp's route. What a play, and they're going to have to go onside kick to try to get this and then throw a Hail Mary. But it's going to be recovered McMorris, who drains the clock down, and that's going to be it. So we're going to win by 1 point because they decided to go for 2. We get an achievement for winning a game when we were down. And what a game. I mean, ballsy call to go for 2, try to win it, and I respect it, but great play from Dante Kent, who was getting his ass handed to him all game long by Cooper Kupp. But he makes the play when it mattered most, and that was to stop the 2-point conversion to take the game-winning lead. And we're going to walk out of here with a win. So we'll take it. I mean, Matthew Stafford looked incredible against our defense. We looked really worse for wear, but to be where we're at right now at 2-1, we'll take it. We'll take it for how our defense has looked. We will absolutely take it. Got an Elliott upgrade. Jalen Milroe upgrade. Definitely need to work on his accuracies in general. 1 medium accuracy, 2 awareness is absolutely abysmal. I mean, his awareness is horrible, but doesn't mean much for me. And then these 2 can upgrade however they'd like. I don't really have a preference for them. I guess we can see with both of these guys how they feel. I don't think we got either of them, unfortunately. We're going to have a little press conference for Avery Young. Defense had success in some areas today. That is true. How much does Avery Young factor into that success? He doesn't, because he's a backup. Apparently, he does his job and he plays his part, which is crucial to having success. He got some XP. He knows his role and does what he needs to do to make the defense better. I guess that's not untrue. But okay. And Kadarius Toney, just, they did a much better job this time around. The last two games he had some impact, but this game he didn't get a lot. Any thoughts on the game from Kadarius Toney? After last game, I think we were all hoping for a little bit more, which is true. He knows that, and I think he'd be the first to say he wanted more too, and I think that's true as well. He's going to stay at normal dev. So, unfortunate for Kadarius Toney, but we go to 2-1 with that win there. And we're going to be going up against the Honolulu Riptide, who are our division rivals in week 4. And aside from that, very, very good game. Again, down to the wire. I think that one played better. And we're going to be on Thursday night primetime. That's a fun thing. We're going to switch it up for our unis, I guess. We'll go ahead and do that. But thank you guys all for watching. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for next week. And I hope you all have a good day. Alrighty, get out of here. Bye-bye.